podcast with more information about high elves. How great's this? Actually, I went completely off track, and evil marketing won't be able to stop me. In an attempt to get you more artwork to see, I'm going to tell you about something which I just saw. So one of the concept artists, Eric, fabulous, very talented, has been working on one of the big heroes of high elves, Tyrion. And so it looks so good. I said to him, give me that picture. I'm going to show it on the podcast. But because they're very precious about it, by the time it finished, it actually came out this big. So it's a postage stamp of Tyrion, which doesn't really work. So hopefully CJ will have done his job, and up here you'll be able to see the beautiful Tyrion. It's only in black and white, but who cares? It's going to be great. And that's because we're doing all the great heroes, and then you'll be able to find them. And if, you're one of those people who doesn't like high elves, butcher them and chop their heads off and gloat. Of course, if you like high elves, then you get to protect him or go out into fighting combat with him. And how are you going to do that? You're going to do it with another one of the character classes we're going to tell you about. And this time, I've got James from Connecticut to help me. Hop in, James. Come on. We're doing the Sword Master. The Sword Master. Okay. Breathe. All you elf fans, breathe. Breathe. They're doing the Sword Master. Yes, the Sword Master. Are you back? Are you with me? Your eyes back in focus? Good. What's the Sword Master like? They're masters of swords. Who would have thought it? They go around and they use them in interesting and exciting ways. They're actually proto-Jedi. What they are people that go around with big swords, and every now and then they go, magic, make a sword, magic. The point about sword masters is they're so over the top in the way they've learned how to use their swords that they do basically dances, sword dances, that allows them to build up energy and build up super brilliant attacks, combos. And the way they do it is through really exciting names that are so exciting I'm not allowed to tell you about them. So imagine for a moment they've got things like the Beheading Tango and the Super Shuffle Labanda Stickum. They're doing things like that. Cha-cha-cha, chop them off. I've had a look at the animations. They're bonkers. They're all to do with the sword being a long way away and then covering an enormous distance, and then there's lots of magic involved in them. They're a bit, they're elven. And very, very cool. What is the Sword Master all about? Well, he's all about wandering around and doing an awful lot of damage very, very quickly, and then using his show-offy little bits of magic just to show you how super cool he is. Sickeningly, they look really cool, their animations are really sweet, and I'm even contemplating almost playing one, which I'm deeply disappointed. Sword Masters are cool. In fact, we have animations of Sword Masters. I've seen them. So hopefully CJ's been bullied and has put them up here. Look at them. Look at them. Posh people. Posh people, I tell you. Sword Masters, they rock.